Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Spitball Sports Show. I am Jacob. Joining me, as always, is the wonderful and beautiful Brian. Today, we'll be talking about the NFL Championship games, the NFC and AFC, who's going to take which, and will the NFL color conspiracy come true? Brian, how are you doing today, and what are your predictions for these championship games?
As far as the color conspiracy, I think the blacks are gonna take it. I mean, it's kind of like a given, right?
Especially with no cornerback,
No
I think it's a lock.
cornerback. They're just
I'll
gonna
take
cook the
I'll
whites.
I'll take the whites next year when that white cornerback declares for the draft.
Mm.
I'll be hopping on that bandwagon for sure.
A lot of pressure on that young man. A lot of pressure
Mhm.
on them. I mean, the whole
But
white nation is riding on
he'll
this.
have a good mentor in Nick Bosa, showing him the true meaning of playing for the all-white team.
That would be. Oh man,
No, no, we're
canceled.
talking we're talking about the Super Bowl logo.
Oh, that color conspiracy.
Yes, the purple and red logo. Will it come true? Ravens versus 49ers. What are your thoughts?
I. It's looking like it, man. I mean, you can never count out Patrick Mahomes, but goddamn, the Ravens look so good. Like Lamar Jackson is just playing in an MVP level. He's probably gonna get MVP this year. Um, the only thing that's iffy about honestly the Chiefs though is their wide receivers. It's just the lack of talent there. But I mean, they've been working extremely well. They've been, a lot of this dropped passes. I think it's going to be a really good game. I don't know. And then obviously you have the 49ers and Lions. Lions are America's sweetheart team right now. Like, it's hard not to root for them, bro. It's we've talked
Yeah,
about this the entire time. Like,
yeah.
we want them to win so bad.
All of America's got their back against the Niners in this game, man. Everybody's wanting them to pull it off. Even I've talked to Packers fans, and all the Packers fans are like, "Yeah," but it's like they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna root for the Lions. You have to. It's just too
it's
good of a story, not."
it's crazy because like the 49ers are not like some evil team, so to speak. I mean, there's some good players on there, likable players
Yeah,
like Brock Purdy's
they're
story,
not
like
like
the
they're not like the Cowboys.
right, exactly, and like Brock Purdy's story, he's Mr. Relevant to this. I mean, there's a lot of like drama where he's only throws slants or there's so many routes and this and that, but I don't. I think
Yeah,
the fact that they sold their soul and gotten so many players, like the Chase Young acquisition they got in the middle of the season, is just kind
yes,
of like there's a lot of target, a lot of hate on there.
that's the
I don't
thing.
know,
They
man.
have so much talent on the roster. I think out of the four teams remaining, like they're by far the most talented team.
Hmm.
They're just
On
stacked
both ends.
on both. Yeah, yeah, on both ends. It's insane. I don't know how they've acquired all these guys, how they're
Dude.
affording it with their cap space. But regardless, they're definitely I'd say that they were the favorites at the beginning of the season. Aside from the Chiefs, they were the
Mhm.
favorites, and um, I mean the Lions are gonna have to do something crazy to pull off a win. They're just too stacked, bro. And then for the Ravens, they had a few rough games early in the
Mhm.
season, choked
Mhm.
a lot of games. They choked. Is it the Steelers
Yes, the
where they
rivalry game.
they had them shut out, and then the Steelers come back and win.
Right.
I think the same thing with the Colts. I want to say, but they've had a couple rough games. However, they've also dealt with a lot of injuries. Running backs, right? If they had a solid, healthy running back in there, Saquon Barkley. I said he should have been traded earlier in the season.
Dude, you imagine him on that team. I mean, they
It'd
got to
be it'd be a
uh
lock.
they because
It'd be a
what
lock.
they've been doing with Gus Mitchell or Gus Edwards,
Yeah.
um and their other, I forget the other running back's name, but what they've been doing, dude, oh my god, like it's crazy. And then not only that, but I mean Lamar Jackson is the most mobile quarterbacks we've ever had since Mike Vick.
Yes. Yeah. The
Um
only downside to that is
Gus Edwards.
he gets sacked too much, dude. He gets sacked
Jackson?
too much. Yeah. When he either rolls out to throw or to run,
Hmm.
he just takes too many sacks, bro. That's one of the biggest problems that they have right now.
Hmm.
He needs to throw that thing away. It's the
Yeah.
shoestring things that I've noticed. Somebody get a hold of his foot, and then he'll just fall down, and it's like boom, they lost 15 yards.
It's kind of like a live and die by the sword, you know. Like it's is one of his greatest talents, but at the same time, if you're going to be doing that, you know, you have there's that chance where you do like, take a 15-yard sack. You do, you know, do all these things.
Yes,
So
he's got to be more Mahomey. He's got to get his way out of there and throw that bad boy away if he
what
needs
a
to.
game that was, bro, with the Bills and Chiefs. Wow, what a heartbreak way to end the missed field, just shanking it wide right.
Wide right.
We were texting each other,
Historic
remember, through the
line.
game. I'm like, oh, there goes my camera. My camera didn't like it either. We
Mine
were
did that
texting each other.
earlier.
Did it?
Before we recorded? Yeah, right before I hit record, mine did the same thing.
So weird, bro.
Yes,
But
yes, we were texting each other during that game.
yeah, and just like I can't like this. I don't want this to end. This is non. It was funny because like the first 3 quarters were nonstop offense. Like defense didn't do anything,
Yeah.
and the last quarter, like it
Yeah, I
was
think
like
that last quarter, like either in the third or the fourth quarter, was the Chiefs' first punt of the game.
yeah.
Something insane. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's when the defenses finally stepped it up and just like, okay, because they're just scoring every run, every go at it, and then
Yes.
that last one, I'm like, oh my god,
This
bro,
is
what
so
a!
intense. Yeah, I texted you. I'm like, I don't want this game to ever end. This is
I
so
was
much
hoping,
fun.
I was hoping to go over. It lived up to the hype. It lived up to like every expectation and more,
Always.
especially with that the missed field goal, typical Bills fashion, just like,
Well, and the cherry on top was right before that, they lost the possession because of a fake a fake punt at their own 30 with
dude,
Damar Hamlin.
dude,
The
why?
awful it was awful play design. I know they did it because the Chiefs only had 10 men on the field, but they literally ran it into where everybody was. It was a awful play call. Hilarious thing is that the Chiefs fumbled it through the end zone. Bills get it right back
Yeah,
with enough time to
that
score.
that was crazy. Dude. Even
Crazy.
dude, I'm looking right now at these stats. Diggs has not been 3
No, because
receptions, 21 yards.
yeah, I needed him to get like 40 yards for a bet. Yeah, when he was targeted, he either missed, but he was covered up for most of the game.
That's true. Snead, is that the cornerback?
Sounds right. But he
Yeah,
was
like
well covered. He didn't have any opportunities to get Diggs the ball. So people are
you think
blaming Diggs for the loss, part of the loss. That one drop he had was terribly bad, but I mean he can't be targeted if he's covered up, if he's in double
you
coverage.
you think he's leaving after the season? There's always that drama.
Oh,
There's
they
always
always
that
say
drama
that.
with them. Yeah.
They always say that. Last season they said that. People are saying he should just retire.
How old is he? He's pretty young, isn't he? He's
Think
not. He
so.
can't. He can't be 30. You know, he
He
might be
played
30.
for the Vikings, right?
Right. 30. He's barely 30. So he's got another 3-4 years left.
Yes. I don't see why he wouldn't stay.
The only team like you would if you left the Bills, it would have to be for contender, unless you're trying to get paid. You were
Yep.
just trying to seek a check for it. Like
Uh-oh.
clearly never gonna win a Super Bowl. But I
You turned
mean,
into a robot as soon as you looked at your computer.
It's
It's because your
okay. It's
ancient
because
laptop you're using.
my 30-year-old computer. Yeah, we're good now. But yeah, it would have to be for a contender team that he would leave, not for like the Bills are definitely going to be a contender. The thing is going to be crazy too is that the Bengals coming back next season. That's going to be another plot in the AFC.
Yep.
Like another
Yep.
tough team to go through. So the AFC is definitely
Chiefs always on top. The Dolphins are looking good, looking better. I mean, they kind of showed what we all thought is that they can't beat a plus 500 team, just like the Cowboys. Neither of those teams we thought were going to get far. And there you go.
right.
It was like poetry.
Poetry at its finest.
Yes.
Couldn't have
Yes.
done it better myself.
Well, who do you think is winning, Ravens and Chiefs, for the AFC Championship game?
I'm gonna go.
Who do you want to win first, and who do you think's going to win?
I want the Ravens to win. I kind of want the Chiefs to win too, though. I don't know. I think the Chiefs are going to take it. I think they're still going to pull through. It's hard to count out that team, man. Something
They're too
about
good,
that
man.
team. They're
He's the new
too
Brady.
good.
Mahomes is the new Brady.
He really is, and then it seems like they've all been able to step it up. I mean, Kelsey got 2 touchdowns. Like he couldn't have done that for me during fantasy, but whatever.
Wow.
And Pacheco's been on a tear, bro. That man's been killing it.
Yeah,
So
now he is. Now
now
that
he
fantasy's
is
over for me.
exactly. The Ravens look really good. But the Chiefs defense is definitely a top tier defense. I mean, obviously, so is the Ravens, but
There's chinks in the Ravens armor
Yeah,
as far as just dealing with too many injuries to star players because they lost that running back like week 1.
yeah,
Their
dude,
number one running back.
that was a rough injury.
And then they just lost somebody. What was
The
it like
tight
week
end,
11?
Mark Andrews.
They lost Mark Andrews.
That was huge. I thought I saw something he might be coming back, right?
It's like I'm not sure if he is. That might change things. But then you have the Chiefs, where it's like top tier team. They just won a Super Bowl. They've kept most of their guys, and they've kept most of their guys healthy. Kept everybody healthy.
He's coming back to play AFC title game. Mark Andrews.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
That'll spice things up a little bit.
Sir, dude. Oh, he's an Arizona guy.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Sorry. All right. Sidetrack.
Yeah.
So I think the Chiefs. I'm thinking Chiefs. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, just go Chiefs.
I do too. I think they were favorites at the beginning of the year, aside from the Niners. But I think so too. Just watching each of the teams play this season, yes, Chiefs had like a rough start, but they're solid. They're a solid squared away team. They are on fire at this part of the season. Ravens, you could say the same thing, but I think the Chiefs are gonna pull it off, dude.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, same.
I really do.
What do you think for the Lions and 49ers? I know what you want. I know what you want.
I know what you want too.
I want it too. What do you
We want the Lions to win, dude. We want the Lions. Oh, it'd be amazing. They've never been to the Super Bowl.
No.
They haven't even won a playoff game since 1991. The last time they won in a road playoff game was, I believe, in 1957 against the 49ers.
Oh.
Right? 1904, and they won that one. 1904. That was before the Super Bowl.
They didn't play the season, right? I don't think they played the season.
I don't think so. So I don't know. The Lions would be an amazing story. I think that the Niners are just too good. They're just too good.
One of the things that
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, ladies first.
Okay. Oh, if you insist. One of the things with the 49ers was that they looked kind of rusty in the start against the Packers. The Packers were like looking that they were going to take it, but that was one of the things where they had the bye week, and then they also had a lot of players out. So they might have had some rust. Obviously, they were able to pull it through.
Yep. One of the commentators said that. He said there's a very fine line between rest and rust. It's like, yeah, they're looking rusty.
Yeah.
A little bit. They had a couple rough games this season. I would say most of that is oriented around Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel's health. I think most of it orients around if Deebo Samuel's healthy, if he's going to come in or not. And then Christian McCaffrey, if he gets injured during the game, it's going to be game over, in my opinion. We saw that earlier in the season. Without those two guys, that they hold the team together. That's offensively, anyway.
Agreed. But who knows, man?
Healthy Niners, I think, is going to take it. and Chiefs, I think, are going to take it. I think the Super Bowl will be red on red.
Red on red on red.
That's what I think.
I really hope the Lions win, dude. God, what a story!
too. I
What
hope
a
they go all the way.
story!
I hope
What
they
a
win the
story
Super
that
Bowl.
would be. That would be amazing.
Definitely, they're America's team right now.
They are. They're the sweethearts for sure.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what a story that would be, bro.
Yes, it would be awesome. And you know what? All these Niners fans are posting stuff on social media with this bragging and stuff. It's like, you know what? I hope you guys lose.
Yeah,
I do.
really do. Bang
'Cause they
bang
lost.
Niner gang, bang bang bang. Shut the fuck up.
They lost in the championship to the Eagles, right? Last year
Mhm.
because Brock Purdy got injured.
Among other
Take that
reasons.
motherfucker out, boys. Take him
Among
out.
other reasons, bitch, they got
Wow.
fucking whipped.
They had no quarterback, if you remember. If you recall, Brock Purdy and then what's his name got injured too.
Yeah. I
Fuck's
forget.
his name? I just remember watching on the LA Wildcats for the XFL in the 2020 season. I lost it. I always forget his name. Anyway, there you go. So I think that wraps it, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're kind of on point with what things could happen. But wouldn't a Lions and Ravens Super Bowl be awesome?
I think it'd be cool to see the Lions and Chiefs.
Lions.
A lot of people don't like the Chiefs, and with the Lions being who they are and the supports, it'd be like the good versus the evil, or like the dynasty versus the history of the. I'd like that.
That may make the logo come true because the Chiefs are red and the Lions, maybe they'll wear something for breast cancer awareness, but that's pink. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll change the logo to be like blue and red, and they'll be like, it was always this way. It was never purple.
Exactly.
I
don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Mandela effect.
So dumb.
Motherfuckers. I bet they would do something like that to us.
They would.
All right, bud. Well, good show. Good catching up with you again. I guess we'll come back on next Wednesday and see what happened.
See what happens.
Yes. Debrief. Get ready for the bye week and then the Super Bowl. It'll be a blast.
What are we gonna do after football, bro? What are we gonna do?
Be productive. No, fuck that.
XFL.
UFL, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Put it all in the Battlehawks. Let's go. I'm gonna have to start showing you these teams. There's some good players on some of these teams. Chad Ochocinco is wanting to join the UFL.
No way.
I'm serious. He says he
UFL,
wants to play.
Isn't it USFL?
They merged. Where have you been?
Yeah, but it's called USFL still, isn't it?
No. The XFL and the USFL merged. They're the UFL now.
To form the UFL. Oh, I see. Okay.
United Football League. Yeah, Chad wants to play, man.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be
What
awesome.
teams are there?
There's just 8.
I'm trying to look it up. Is it the same teams?
No, they took 4 from each. On the XFL side, you have the San Antonio Brahmas, the Arlington, Texas Renegades, the Houston Roughnecks. They rebranded. They're part of the USFL now. They rebranded from the Houston Gamblers. Now they're the Houston Roughnecks over there. Same logo, same everything. You have the Battlehawks, St. Louis Battlehawks for the XFL. How many was that? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Michigan Panthers and Birmingham Stallions.
Those are the USFL teams.
And
then you have the Memphis Showboats on the USFL side as well.
Interesting.
Yep. So those are the USFL teams. I'm missing an XFL team here.
Is there like a top contender already? Is there rankings?
So the Arlington Renegades are the champions from the XFL. The Birmingham Stallions are the champions from the USFL. They're going to kick off the season with a game together, so that'll be pretty dope. I'd say the Stallions are probably the favorite. They're keeping the same coach, a lot of the same guys. Like compared to, I know it's not the NFL, right? But comparatively, they have a pretty decent roster. But a couple of these other teams, they're acquiring a lot of good talent from the teams that have dispersed their players. Like the Brahmas are getting squared away. The Renegades, they're going to be putting up a fight or two, I would say.
Hell yeah.
3. I'm missing a team here. I'm missing a team.
I just had him pulled up. Let me see. I just had him pulled up, sir.
Oh, yeah. DC Defenders. How could I forget? The Beer Snake. DC's getting some good players, too. So it'll be cool. It'll be awesome to see, man. It'll be fun. It'll be fun if they keep the same XFL rules.
Right. I know you're a huge fan of them.
It's just fun, man. It's just fun football. A lot less politics than the NFL has. It's just fun stuff.
Oh yeah. We'll send our podcast around that. You'll be the expert.
I got you, man. I got you.
Hell yeah.
We'll throw out our predictions, sprinkle out a couple of those bad boys. I think I hit a couple of weeks straight. I was hitting those.
You were on it, bro.
I was hitting the over-unders and the teams. Yeah.
You're on a couple of those, man.
I was feeling it, bro. I was feeling it. These teams, these non-professional teams, they perform very poorly on the road, especially if they go to like a big supported team. Like if the road team plays against the St. Louis Battlehawks Stadium's insane. Battlehawks are probably going to win that game. So, yeah. Yep, bud. It'll be good. We'll get it rolling.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that's everything we got for today.
Cool, bud.
Well, ladies and germs, thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment, drop a like. Who do you think is going to win the NFL championship games? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? And what's your favorite UFL team? Drop that for me. I want to find out.
And your Color Bowl prediction.
Color Bowl. Just tell it. Color Bowl prediction. Just tell me what you think. Just be quiet. It's okay. 50-50.
It's okay.
We know. It's okay.
It's okay.
You're safe here. You're safe here. See you guys on the next one.
Put it all on black.